Hey guys, if you like this content, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys like the video and subscribed to my channel. It helps make these videos worth it going forward. What's up guys, Altcoin Sherpa here with a crypto market review. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not an expert doing research. Alright, so today I wanted to review some of the meme coins, namely Doge and Shiba. I think that these two coins are driving the market right now, and we're really seeing some insane gains for them overall, as anybody who's traded them knows. Went from 6 cents to 16 cents pretty damn quick. And yeah, let's just take a look. So it's important to understand also that these pumps are first driven by Elon Musk, in my opinion. Like, whenever he makes some sort of announcement, or like today he did some sort of picture with the Doge icon and Twitter, and anytime he does anything like that, I think that we're going to see some sort of big spike. And it's important to know like what drives this price action, and it's definitely Elon Musk, in my opinion, for right now. So that's also going to tell you like which of these meme coin leads. So whenever it's Elon Musk led, then Doge should lead and Shiba should be a laggard, meaning that if we're seeing Dogecoin do super well, if it's up like 30% on the day and Shiba is up like 2%, you can usually probably just long SHIB in that regard, just because there's going to be some sort of catch up in that situation. And these types of pair trades are decent ones to take, in my opinion, as well. But for now, here are some high time frame charts on both Doge and SHIB. So let's go into Doge first. So I marked this weekly level here. You can see lots of interaction with this overall. All throughout 2021, you saw this like act as support several times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then support broke through. And then it eventually became resistance, as you can see here. The last several times it's tapped this area, 1, 2, 3, and then recently 4, 5. This has acted as resistance. So this is an important SR level, in my opinion, this near 16 cents level. And if price does break this area, I would next look for around 20 cents ish. I don't think that level is as significant as the current 16 cent level, but we're seeing a lot of interaction with that 20 cent area with regards to this first wick down back in May of 2021. And you also saw some interaction with that when price dipped down in late September 21 as well, where price hit this high in August, came back in September 21 and tapped this wick here. Obviously went up and then just broke down heavily. So what are we looking at right now? For me personally, I think that 16 cents is the high time frame weekly chart level that you should be looking for. And if that gets cleared, then 20 cents around that area would be the next level up. Now let's scroll down a little bit to lower time frame charts. You can see absolutely insane volume coming in right now. The most volume this year, I would guess, at least according to this Binance chart. But this is acting as resistance, as I said before. Is there going to be more fuel left in the tank? It's really hard to say. I mean, it's really hard to say, as I said. You can look at this overall consolidation period from June to October, and this is arguably just it's just accumulation. But it's really important to understand the Doge price action, in the sense that Doge doesn't really have like this traditional type of price action where it goes up. It doesn't like go up, come back, retest the level, continue on. It doesn't have like these nice SR like normal price action, these dips. What you usually see for Dogecoin or Shiba is either moons and goes up like 30% every single day for the next like week, or it just like dies. You don't really see this traditional type of steady price action where it's similar to, I don't know, like look at INJ recently, where it's like nice and clean and you see like nice dips and it's just like a steady little like something like this. you don't really see that type of price action with Doge. You generally just see it moon or doom. There's like nothing in between, in my opinion. So for people that want it to do this like weird, nice retest where, you know, it goes up and then like comes back down, forms like a nice higher low, and then goes up higher. Yes, it's possible, I guess. And we did see something like that back in kind of this time period around February 2021, where, you know, it mooned all the way up from 005 all the way to '08, and then it had this consolidation period and a very, very strong leg up after that in April of 2021. But, you know, this would be like kind of this common move up, consolidation period, and then another leg up over a month or two. You generally don't see that, and I don't really know this is the best market condition for that type of price action either. That was in a very bullish environment overall, you know, macro, Bitcoin doing good. Right now, this is not quite that. So, in my opinion, I think what we just see, if this is going to go higher, is I think we're just going to see it go, you know, maybe like it retests for a little bit, but then I think another leg up would come if this is going to have another leg. I think that having or expecting some sort of normal price action, like how a normal chart would go, like where it dips down and then like forms some sort of higher low, consolidates for a bit, and then moons up again. I think it's somewhat unlikely, just based off Dogecoin's history overall. So let's scroll down to lower time frame charts. I think there are some interesting entries and exits. Okay, so I was using this fib before. I actually bought Doge last night. I bought it around 12.4 or something like that, and then I already sold when it was coming down. I sold probably like 14 cents or something like that. It was a good trade overnight, but I'm not going to hold it for right now. I don't know. It certainly could have another leg up, but it's such a volatile coin. Then there's some macro stuff happening tomorrow as well, so I just decided to not hold this position. But this fib chart has proven to be pretty decent for me, in my opinion. I traded off it, and it worked pretty well. You can see this 382 fib was respected. I initially did have bids in the 10 cents, 10.5 area, right on the 0.5 fib, but it never really hit. Certainly could come later on, but we'll just kind of keep an eye on it overall. But if you're starting to look for entries for this coin, I would personally just be patient. I would probably go for this 0.5 area just because this 0.382 has already been tested quite a bit. You can see a lot of those buyers already participated, and those bids are probably not as available as they were before. They probably all got filled. I believe that the next area of liquidity would probably be this 10.5 area. That's the area I personally am looking at if I am interested in the overall market for Doge, but I'm not sure if I am yet. I'm just going to go and take a look and keep watching Bitcoin, especially with a lot of volatility expected tomorrow. But having some low bids here wouldn't be a bad idea, in my opinion. I do believe that Doge will make another leg up, but the overall price action for this area, as I said, it's a little bit it's choppy, and it's not super clear to me. Like there's no clear real resistance area in this consolidation area just because it's so choppy, and that price action was just a slow grind down. What you want to look for, personally, in my opinion, is just look for some of these wicks overall. You want to look for some of these wicks which price already went to, and you would just want to target some of these higher ones, like 20 cents or so would probably be like the next level up. But given volume profile, given SR levels, like I personally think that there's probably going to be a lot of chop in between this 16 to 20 cents area, that the levels are not super clear to me personally. So going to probably just wait and maybe buy a dip at that 0.5 level, 0.5 fib level, and just take it step by step. Take a look at Shiba coin here. Take a look at some higher time frame charts really quick. SHIB didn't move as hard as Doge. As I said, Doge is the leader right now, so it's really important to understand that context. SHIB might catch up, certainly possible. If it does catch up, then I think this 1700 level would come.
because Doge hit that weekly that swing low, if you remember correctly, that chart that happened in 2021, it had that swing low that was a large wick down. This acts similar for SHIB. So, something like this would make a lot of sense to me eventually, especially if Doge makes another leg up. I think that 1700 is certainly going to get tapped, in my opinion. There's a lot of confluence in that area, and there's a lot of confluence currently right now with resistance. With regards to this 200-day EMA, generally speaking, it's going to act as resistance from what I've seen. And price is currently at a resistance level as well. You can see that price really couldn't close above this level other than this quick deviation in mid-August where price moved up and then quickly retraced back down. You haven't really seen many daily closes above this level since May. So one trigger that you could have if you are taking a trade here for SHIB is just waiting until daily confirmation above this 1300 level, where something like this, and then you would target 1700. This would be more of a swing trade and really dependent on Dogecoin doing well and also Bitcoin doing well. Those are the two catalysts for why you might take this trade. And the fact that just Doge is, SHIB is a laggard for Doge in this regard. So the two definitely take turns leading the market or not leading the market, depending. But yeah, personally, again, I'm not going to really buy this one. I think I'm just going to wait until if I see a daily close above the 1300 level, I would certainly consider it. But for me, I think I'd rather just trade Doge because it is the market leader right now. More liquidity, more volatility, et cetera, et cetera. So if you are looking to buy a dip on SHIB, I would maybe look for 1150 maybe. But again, it's not really super clean to me. And price already did tap that level before very recently. So again, these levels are pretty unclear to me personally, and I would more just be trading off the narrative that Doge is doing well and SHIB needs to catch up. So those are some very quick thoughts on the meme coins here. Let's just briefly look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin it hasn't really changed so much from what I talked about yesterday. I'll just briefly go into it. If you want to look at more details, I don't think much has really changed since yesterday, so just watch the video from yesterday. But I still think this 20.4K level is very interesting and important, personally. I think that, it is the range high from here, and we've seen resistance. We saw this move up in early September, but price quickly dove back below within the range. I would like to see 20.4K hold overall, and if this does break down, then I would look for this overall, this kind of 19.6K area. You can see it acting as a resistance several times. So, and I'm sure there's actually probably a fib that you can do here. Let's just take a look here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is some sort of interesting level. So yeah, it's near the 618, this 19, whatever. That's kind of where price is respecting. So, if price does dip down and has a positive reaction from that level, then I would think that more upside is coming. But I really would like to see this 20.4K level hold. If we break down below, then I think that we're probably just going back within the range, unfortunately. And price does like to trade within this 18 to 20K area, and I think that that's just probably where we're headed if we see more chopping and if we just break down. So, and needless to say, if this does break below this 20.4K level, then alts are just going to get destroyed in the short term. So be cognizant of that. But that 19.6K level is very interesting to me. Lots of interaction with that level, and I wouldn't be surprised if it is the EQ of this range too, actually. Yep, who would have thought? See, you just kind of know when you chart a lot often, you see, yep, it's like the EQ of the range. Anyways, not really much thoughts on Bitcoin. Just check my last video if you want to look more, hear more about that one. Anyways, thanks guys for the support. Good luck.